There's that one video of Eddie Murphy, and he's talking about how, like, oh, you got, I don't know what it's from, but he's like, oh, you got 75 summers, you got 75 winters, 75 years basically, you know. And I don't know what the average life expectancy is, but in the United States at least. But it's like, it's so true, where it's like, I may be here now on my college campus during the summertime, and it looks great out here, but I'm not gonna, like, this may be here 5 years from now, but like, I'm not gonna be here 5 years from now. I could come back here, but I'm not gonna be here. And that's what's crazy about life, is that it goes by in the blink of an eye. And I know that's so cliche and people say that all the time, but it's so true that you don't really understand the value of life or the value of things until they're gone, until they've changed, until they've disappeared, whatever. And sometimes it's really hard to just appreciate all this and take it all in and be like, wow, I go to this school, or I work this job, or I have these friends, and then you don't realize how valuable things are to you until once they're gone, until once they've changed. And it's just crazy. It makes you, when you think about the shortness of life and you start to see how fast it moves, sorry, my hand is like over the microphone, and you see how fast it moves, you really start to live differently. And that's how I want to live. I don't want to be in this kind of like Arrhenius, I think that's the word, Arrhenius notion that life is just always I'm just always gonna be here for forever. Things are always just gonna be the same. It's like, no, they're not. It may seem like it. Maybe your life is kind of similar the last 3 years or 5 years, it kind of feels the same, but it's not always gonna be like that. Things are going to start rapidly changing, and it's crazy. It's crazy to think about, but I don't know. That's all I got.